to my desk. Today I'm going to be drawing Adventure Time. Okay, so I'm going to draw some of the main characters of Adventure Time, and I'm going to start with Finn. Finn is the human. Finn is the human. Sorry, I always confuse Finn and Jake. But starting with Finn, I do find him kind of like maybe the most deceptively difficult to draw. I don't know, maybe it's just this screenshot, but I was struggling with this drawing when I was practicing, and I'm just not sure it's gonna turn out that great in this turn. But so Jake is a human. I mean, he's the only human in this post-apocalyptic world of, I think it's called Ooh. I can't remember now. But he has a brother named Jake who's a dog, and they work together as a team to fight monsters and protect princesses from danger in this kind of fairy tale like world. And it's interesting because as the show goes on, you start to learn more about the lore, which can be like pretty dark. But okay, so that's Finn. And now I want to draw Jake. Jake is the brother of Finn, and he's a dog that can shapeshift. So he can get like big and small and everything. But also like change the shape of his hands and stuff to make like weapons. Or sometimes he will like make his hand into a key or something, you know, to like enter a locked room or something. I don't know. He's very creative with his shape-shifting. And he's voiced by the same guy that does Bender in Futurama. So I always think of Bender when I watch this show as well. And the style of this show is also very like of its time. I think a lot of people refer to it as like the CalArts style. And I'm not against it. Like, I don't think it's bad or anything, but I do think that a lot of people maybe criticized it for just becoming like oversaturated, you know, in the cartoon world. But Jake is probably my favorite character. I think he's really funny, and he has a heart of gold. There are some really nice moments with Jake. Okay. So now I want to draw Lumpy Space Princess. And I figured she'd be pretty easy to draw, so let's see how easy it is actually. But she's kind of like a valley girl kind of vibes. Like she talks like she's from California, and she has like very high standards. It's kind of complaining all the time, and just really boy crazy. She really wants a boyfriend. So I feel like she's kind of like this teenage girl archetype. And I do think it's funny because she talks like a mean girl, but she looks like a monster. So I don't know, I thought that is cute. she is also one of the funnier characters for me. Like, she says some really funny one-liners. And she's just always doing like funny, selfish things that get the kids in trouble, the main characters. And in this picture, she's holding this knife. Yeah, I just wanted to like find things like images of these characters that were not like the character design picture, you know? I didn't want to draw those, so I just went on YouTube and I took screenshots from actual episodes. And I don't really remember why she was holding that knife. But okay, so now I'm gonna draw Marceline. Marceline is a vampire. I think she's like thousands of years old. And in this picture, she's freaking out about something. I'm not really sure what. But as I was saying before about like the lore, some like dark. Hang on. This hand is giving me trouble. Okay. This storyline of Marceline is actually really, really sad. Her father is like a terrible, like deadbeat dad. He was like the devil. And she was like a little girl when the apocalypse was happening before. And so she forms this relationship with the Ice King before he turned into the Ice King by a magical crown. I don't know why I'm explaining this whole thing. But all that to say that as the show goes on, it starts off as like this really innocent kind of thing that's like each episode stands on its own. And then as the story progresses, you start to get more continuity of the story, and you start learning more about, you know, the main villains and the big bads, and you know, things get more complex. I think it was maybe like what they were trying to do was like age up with the fans of the show, you know, as the kids that watched it in the first season were getting older. They maybe started to add like some more adult themes. And honestly, some of it is really, really intense and sad. But okay, so that is Marceline. Okay, Marceline. Alright, I'm gonna draw one more character. And I'm gonna draw Princess Bubblegum. And Princess Bubblegum is definitely one of those characters that becomes way more complex over time, or it's revealed that they're way more complex where she is. Because at first, she's just this cute princess of like a candy land style kingdom. All of her subjects are like candy or sweets. And, you know, she's just cute. Like, she does science and stuff to help the kids. Why do I keep saying that? The Jake and Finn. And, you know, she asks them for help a lot when she needs it. But honestly, she kind of seems a little bit evil as the show goes on. Like, she does some very morally questionable things throughout the show's run. And honestly, like, I started to like really dislike her as a character. But I don't know, yeah, I think that's really interesting how the character development was so like deep, you know, for a kid's show. But yeah, I just figured that she would be like cute and friendly the whole time, and she has like good person, but I mean, she's not evil either. I think it's one of those things that she's complex, and like other characters, she has flaws, but she was actually friends with Marceline. This is like another, like a relationship that becomes revealed over time as well. They used to be close, and then like they drifted apart, but I can't remember why. Alright. So that is Princess Bubblegum. And yeah, that's it. I think I'm done. Well, I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think of Adventure Time, and I will see you in the next one.